Hello, everyone. This video is going to teach you how to use Canvas. Canvas is a learning management system that we use at ASOMO where you can get access to all the materials that you need, whether it be links, videos, other resources or readings or schedules. And this is also where you will submit written assignments along with other types of assignments. So to come to Canvas, you need to type in canvas.instructure.com/login/Canvas. I would bookmark this because this is something you're going to need to access a lot. To first open your account, you need to go to your email where you will be prompted to create an account. Please use the email address that we have on file and remember your password so that you don't forget it. You can click this box, stay signed in, so you don't have to log in every single time. But once you log in, after being invited to join a class, you will see all of your classes here in this kind of format, okay? You will have 3 classes at ASOMO: an academic writing class, a reading class, and a language lab class, okay? To get back to the screen, you can click either Canvas or Dashboard. Let's take a look at what the ASOMO academic writing class looks like. So you click on the class to go there, and you'll see that the class is divided into different units. You can see here that at the beginning, there's all the resources you need to learn about the class and different resources that we will have to teach you how to use the different platforms at ASOMO. And you can see Unit 1, we'll be talking about the writing process. And each unit is divided into different lessons with typically 1 or 2 written assignments at the end of every week. Now, there's also this column over here on the left where you can see the different assignments, you can see your grades, files, or different modules. Anytime you want to go back to this screen, this is the modules screen, which is probably the screen you're going to want to set as your default. And if you get lost, just go ahead and click on modules. So, any time that you have this icon, it kind of looks like a chain, 2 boxes with a line in it. That tells you that that is a active URL. And if you click on that, it'll bring you to a website or a Google Doc or Google Slide. And you will see we have 3 of these: the ASOMO technology resource page, introduction email. That's an assignment. You can see this is just a page. If there's a page with a pencil, that means there's an assignment and there's something you actually need to do. And you can see for all of these lessons and written assignments, you can see it's a little page with a pencil, which means there's something required of you to do. So if you click on this first one, the syllabus of this class, you can see you'll be directed to a page that looks a bit like this. Now you can view the document inside of this window here. Or if you would like to view this document on Google Docs, you can just click on this hyperlink and it will bring you directly to this website as it's seen in Google Docs. It's taken a little bit of a while to load. I'm going to just go ahead and stay in Chrome because remember, on the Chromebook, you can use the app for Google Docs or you can use the Chrome, which either works for you is fine. I'm going to go ahead and stay in Chrome. It might take a while depending on how fast your internet is. And then you can see here that this is a syllabus. It has everything, all the information you need to know. It has a description of the class, the materials and platforms that are going to be used, the different types of assignments that you're going to encounter in this class. And if you scroll down, there's different goals and other helpful information that can help you succeed in this class. Now, if I wanted to edit this, you can see if I click on it, I don't actually have the ability to edit it because whoever created this doc only gave me viewing rights, okay? I can request edit access, but please don't do that because I'm not going to give it to you. But what you can do, and there's really no reason that you would need to edit this document. But let's say it's another document that I do want to go. I can click on File. I can click on Make a Copy, and then I'll be prompted to rename it, and it will show up in my drive. And then I will be able to edit this version. I'll show you in another spot how that might be useful. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close out of this, get back to Canvas. To get back to the modules page, I can just click here on writing, and it'll bring me back to all of those modules, those different units that we were looking at earlier. And you can see we're going to be going through this first week, these different materials, and they are linked there for your reference. Let's see what a lesson looks like. So you can see Unit 1 is going to be about the writing process. The week after that, it'll be about, the parts of a paragraph and so on and so forth. So each lesson is kind of formatted in this style. There's a link. If I click here, there'll be a link to see the slides that were presented in class that day. So I don't have to spend the whole time in class taking notes. That will always be provided for you here. If I wanted to download that, I would just go to File, Download. Let's see what this would look like. So I click here, and again, I'm prompted to go to the Google Slides. And you can see that these are the slides that were presented in the first lesson. It might be helpful for you to, if you're having a difficult time reading this, you can always go to the present mode, in which case it'll become very large and you can see everything a lot better, and you can go between the slides that way. And to exit, you just push this button and you're brought back to where you were. Okay? If I wanted to download that, like I said, I could go to File, Download, and I could download that as a PowerPoint or as a PDF. Either options are pretty good. Okay, I'm going to close out of there. Also here, you can see that there's a link to the IXL assignment that follows this lesson. And if I click on this, I will be brought directly to IXL. Now you'll notice I can see the skill, but I'm not logged in. That means if I start working on it here and I get to a certain level, then it won't actually count. So I have to make sure I log in, and after I sign in, then I'm able to do the account, I'm able to do the skill and get up to that score of 80 like we're all trying to get. If I get it wrong, it tells me how to do it better, and if I get it right, I get points. Okay, so the other way, again, here is the code, the 3-digit code. This is R5L. If I'm on IXL, I can type that into the search bar and it'll bring me to this site I was just on. Now, in addition to the slides, in addition to the IXL, you're also going to see some additional resources that focus on the skill of that lesson. So for this lesson, we're talking about the academic writing process. So if I watch this video, it will bring me to the YouTube video that explains the academic writing process. So you are all required to watch these videos, take note of its contents, learn more, gain a better and deeper understanding of this skill. You can play it here in the window like this, or you can click here to go to the YouTube page, okay? Either is completely fine. And then once I'm done with the IXL skill, I reviewed my notes, I watched the video, then this lesson is complete. Okay, so I want to go back to the writing page, and the next day we will talk about lesson 2 and we'll dive into that content. Now, another part that I wanted to show you is these written assignment pages. You can see that these will look a little bit different than the lessons. Okay, you can see here there are directions for how to complete the assignment. This is an outline assignment, so I'll be outlining the prompt. Here you can see the prompt is write an experience that shaped your identity. Give 3 specific reasons that experience shaped who you are today. Now I'm going to want to make sure I read all of the directions here before I get started on that, because as we learn in the writing process, you have to brainstorm, you have to outline, you have to draft, revise, finalize. I don't want to just start writing this and turn it in, because that's skipping all the steps and I won't be able to give my best, okay? So you can read the directions here. You'll notice, click here to find the outline template. For the outline, there's a special template that we want you to follow. And to know that template, you can click here. And once again, I'm going to just go ahead and stay in Chrome. You'll be brought to another Google Doc, okay? And the directions are, again, here, same directions as what was on Canvas, with some notes on main ideas, supporting details, and explanations. And what I'm actually going to ask you to do is edit directly onto this template so that your outline is directly here. Now you'll notice I can click all I want and I'm not going to be able to edit. I'm not going to be able to edit this page, okay? Because I was only granted viewing rights. I'm not going to request to edit. Don't do that. Go over to File. Once this stops loading, we'll be able to do that. File. Remember, if we want to edit something, we want to make a copy of it, okay? Make a copy. I'm going to want to call this, it's always helpful for your teachers if you put your name in the title of it. So I'm going to call it my name. I'm going to say, ooh, the internet's going real slow today. I'm going to call it, once we stop loading here, I'm going to call it Luke. What's going on? Luke Drylings. Okay. Luke Dryling. Maybe underscore. Okay, Luke Dryling. Unit 1. Paragraph outline, and it's going to save to my drive. So I'm going to push OK, and it's automatically going to open that up in a new window. Stay in Chrome. And now this looks a little bit different because now this is a document that I can actually edit. You can see at the top, there's a lot more options, okay, once it loads, right? Because before I could only see all of these, but now I'm given a lot more options to edit, okay? If I close some of these windows, it'll probably go faster. And now you can see here that my cursor pops up when I tap it. Now, these are the directions. I don't really want to do anything to the directions, but I'm going to scroll down. Now my prompt, I did my brainstorming, I did my graphic organizer. Now it's time to start filling out the outline, okay? And the brainstorming, you can do that in your writer's notebook, scrap piece of paper. Even if you want to do that on another document, that's fine. But I'm going to write, let's see, an experience that shaped my life. So topic sentence, I'm going to think, whatever. I don't know what I'm going to say. My first day at Isomo was an incredibly formative experience for me that shaped who I am. All right. I'm sure that none of you are actually going to use this example because I think you have a lot of other experiences in your life. But you can see I didn't delete anything. I simply started writing after. Now, the topic sentence you're going to want to write in, oh, I had a spelling mistake. So I'm going to want to make my first sentence a full sentence. It's a topic sentence, but the supporting detail, it can be more like a fragmented thought. Okay. Don't feel like you have to write the full sentence in detail here. But maybe I'm going to talk about my teachers as one aspect. The second detail is maybe my dorm mates. Okay. The third detail is maybe, the extracurriculars that I got involved in. Okay. See, those are just simple thoughts. Maybe I want to be more specific, like my incredible English teacher, Luke, helped shape who I am. Who knows? And then the explanation, maybe you give an example, you give more of an explanation of how maybe that teacher really shaped who you are. Go into more specific detail. Okay. Remember, an outline is just to help you organize your thoughts. So when I go write my draft, I have a very clear structure of how my ideas will flow, okay? And you'll want to make sure that your conclusion sentence is also in a complete sentence, okay? And as soon as I'm done with that, I don't have to save anything because it's already automatically in my drive and it's already saved. You can see this little cloud save document status. It's already there, okay? So I'm good. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of here. Now, let's say it's time to submit this assignment, okay? So I did the template, I did everything, it's ready to go. I'm gonna push start assignment. You can actually go to if it's saved as a Google Doc, if it's saved as a Word document, you can upload the file here if it's saved in your local storage, Or since that document's hanging out in my drive over there, I want to authorize Google to have access. Okay, let's see if this is gonna work. Thanks, Dahlia, for letting me use your Google account to get this all set up. Basically, you're gonna follow the steps that prompts you to change the settings so that you can give Google Drive access to your Canvas account. That might take a while. Let's see if I can even log in here. Oh, I'm just gonna push allow, okay? Allow. All right, I've allowed that to happen. My Google Drive added successfully. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm just gonna refresh the page because I'm not sure why it's still asking for authorization. Let's see what happens when I reload. Well, this isn't what it should look like, but you should be given a pretty easy way to upload your document. You just search for it in the drive, attach, and then let's see, since I don't have that now, I'm just gonna push upload. Let's see, I can go to my drive, drive.google.com. Oh, the internet's going real slow today. All right, so I'm gonna open this back up. I shouldn't have closed that. And if I go to File, so let's say I'm doing this because my Google Drive isn't working. It's not linking to Canvas like I wanted it to, which, can be frustrating sometimes when technology doesn't work. But it's always good to try to figure out another solution. Okay? So here we are, still waiting for the internet to load. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to click Download. I'm going to download as a Word document. We prefer Word documents. PDFs aren't very compatible with the other softwares we have. I'm going to go back over here to Canvas. Over here. Go back over here to Canvas. I'm going to choose a file. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Luke Dreiling Unit 1, paragraph outline. I'm going to open it. You can see it's attached. It's there. It's ready to go. Maybe I have a comment. Thanks, teacher. I learned a lot. Please give me advice on my second supporting detail. Is it too general? Okay. Submit assignment, and bammo, it's submitted. Your teacher can see it. There's nothing else that you have to do. So you have two options: file, upload, or Google Docs if you can get that to work. Okay. So that's how we upload assignment. I know there's a lot. It gives you confetti. Woohoo! Yay! You're done. But please, as a next step, just kind of scroll through, look at the different lessons, and always remember that these hyperlinks usually have something important. So go ahead and click on it, make a copy if you need to. And yeah, once I go through and I write my final draft, I write my first draft, I edit, revise it, I have a peer edit it, I look through my editing and revising checklist. Later on, when I know MLA format, I'll be able to do that. And then I'll submit my final draft to this one, okay? And always be aware that there's usually due dates, okay? This one hasn't had a due date assigned to it yet, but you can see that the due date for the outline is July 1st, okay? And I got it done one day before that, so I'm on time. The due date is here, okay? And if you have a lot of classes and whatnot, you can actually go to your assignments page, okay? And that'll give you a list of the assignments, the upcoming assignments for that class to help you stay on track. A lot of helpful resources here. And yeah, so I hope you guys feel comfortable with Canvas and know all of its many features now. Bye!